Check 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Hello, can you hear us?
Sound's working now, someone said.
It's working? Check, check.
Okay.
Oh, yes,
right.
okay.
Okay, great.
The comments were great, and we appreciate you letting us know that you couldn't hear us. Otherwise, we would be continuing to speak. So, starting all over, my name is Sergeant First Class Alina Gutierrez Spies. I'm with the recruiting unit. I'm here with...
Hi, I'm Trooper Jana Evers from the Selection Process Unit.
So we are really excited to be here, especially that we are opening up our application process coming July 5th through August 2nd. I'm going to repeat that, July 5th through August 2nd. It's only open for that time period. You're going to go to www.njtrooper.com for that application. Just to start off, we'll go through a little bit of the minimum qualifications. If you have any questions, please type them in. So for minimum qualifications, and again, selection process can get into it more in depth, but we do say 60 college credits, 2 years work experience, which is 24 months, broken down to 104 weeks with 20 hours per week. Does not have to be consecutive, and it does not have to be any kind of work experience in law enforcement. Also, our veterans, our military personnel, 30 college credits and 2 years of active duty. Or you can have the bachelor's degree, and she'll get into the conferred dates, but the bachelor's degree will bypass any kind of work experience, and you can apply. The age is 21 to apply. I will get into the fact that it is open for a month, so if you turn 21 in the middle of our application process, please wait, so that way when you do log on, you don't get kicked out. So again, July 5th through August 2nd, you turn 21 on July 29th, I would wait to apply then. Driver's license, background, etc. But I'm going to get into a little bit of Trooper Evers.
Okay, so when you do fill out the initial application, one good thing is if you are graduating college, try not to use your college email address. Try to use a Gmail account, something that's not going to change, because if you change from your EDU account, you might not be able to get any of our emails, and all of our communication is done via email. So that's one thing that you definitely want to remember. Try not to use your college email. Also, our PQT, the physical qualification test, will be coming right up. So you will need to be ready for that. And I don't know if, Alina, you want to go over,
Sure.
Sergeant Spies, the things that you need to do for our PQT.
So it's no secret. We're a very competitive organization. We're top-notch. We will go from your application process to apply online. If you get accepted, you will get a link to immediately schedule your PQT, which is our physical qualification test. Our physical qualification test consists of push-ups, sit-ups, and a run. Please go online. Everything's on there. We'll show you exactly how to do the correct push-up, the correct sit-up, and going into our run. There's tidbits that you can learn. We have career nights continuously throughout this entire month. We do them regionally, north, central, south, and we also do virtual. And we will ramp them up this month. If you have any questions, give us a call, send us an email. We can give you even more information as to what you can sign up for. Again, that PQT is push-ups, sit-ups, run. The points are online. The way to do the push-ups, sit-ups, run is online. Be prepared. I talk about, when I do my career nights preparation, right? Success is when preparation meets opportunity. When you go on and say, I want to be a New Jersey State Trooper, I'm applying, be prepared for that test, and you will be successful. Practice as you will be doing the test. Push-ups, then your sit-ups, and then your run. You have anything about that?
I was just thinking. So the PQT will start immediately following the closing of the initial applications. So you can be ready to take that PQT right that second week of August. So just be prepared. Be ready. Start doing your push-ups now. Get ready now, because it is coming fast. So I think that's it for that part.
For the written.
The written exam will be, if you are successful in passing your physical qualification test, you will immediately get to sign up for the written exam. So when you sign up for the written exam, they will send you a link with a booklet guide. The booklet won't really prepare you, on how to pass the written exam. It's just going to give you some guidance on what's going to be said, what questions are going to kind of be asked in the written exam. It's different than civil service, so if you're familiar with that, it is different than that. But just know, it's open-ended law enforcement related questions, but you do not have to have any law enforcement experience to pass this test.
Good points. So what are some of the characteristics that are looked for in a recruit? So what academy class is this going to be for? This academy class applying, we're looking to hopefully put it in the class beginning March of 2023.
Yes.
As far as characteristics for a recruit, applicants must have a good reputation, have sound moral character. We're looking for your experiences. When you apply, it's a totality of circumstances of what you bring to the table. We are looking for a diverse pool, representative of the state of New Jersey, and we're just excited to get anybody who's really looking to give back, be part of a better, big back part of something bigger. I'm prior military, I'm a veteran. I think it's a great opportunity, and so is Trooper Evers. We're both military personnel. So we made that transition from one uniform to the next, and it's a great transition. So please ask any other questions.
And just, when you're getting your college degrees, if you didn't get a criminal justice major, that is okay. We're looking, if you went to mathematics, if you went into sciences, you don't have to have a criminal justice degree to apply to the state police.
So one good thing, I guess, and what makes us different with the New Jersey State Police, we have the 120 law enforcement, did that just go out? Okay. 120 different career paths. And what we say by that, and when we go, they ask, what kind of background do we need? What kind of college degree do we need? And we don't necessarily enforce the fact that you should have something in law enforcement, right? You should do what you're passionate about, because those transition over to what you offer here in the New Jersey State Police. You love dogs. We have our canine unit. You love the water. We have our Marine Services Bureau. You love to draw. We have our composite art unit. You're big in numbers, and you have a degree in accounting. We have all those. We have our fiscal unit. Mm-hmm. We have so many units that transition from what you're great at and what you can bring to the table with us. And I think that's what makes us such a great organization, really.
You will have to be on the road, for a few years before you can apply to those specialized units, but that gives you the all-around experience as a trooper to start to, earn that spot in a specialized unit. And then another part of our minimum qualifications is we do allow you to apply early. If you're a junior in college and you have 80 college credits, you can still apply. You won't be eligible for this first class in March, but you would be eligible if you stay committed to your degree and you graduate in June of 2023 with the conferred degree with that 80 college credits. So that is another option that you can have. So just know that you wouldn't be eligible for this first class, but once you finish your degree, you would be eligible for the next class.
So does college GPA play into effect? It does not when you're just initially applying. As long as you have those college credits or your degree, you can apply. Later on down the line, during our background phase, you might have to attest to maybe less than perfect grades, but that's, again, something that you can explain moving forward. Yeah. Let's see.
Someone said swim.
Yeah,
so swimming is not part of the physical qualification test. However, it is a large part of the academy. So it is important to know how to swim, how to tread water for 5 minutes, and how to swim up and back in the pool using one style of stroke. So if you're going to use freestyle stroke, you have to do that up and back. So just if you're not a great swimmer, just start swimming now. The YMCA, any local swim clubs, you can get private lessons. and just start swimming so that you're prepared. If this is something you want to do, you want to make yourself the best prepared candidate.
Yep. And what did I say? Success is when preparation meets opportunity. So just, begin preparing yourself for that academy class. And I would say start now. I mean, it's June 29th. You have a good amount of time to make sure that you're able to pass that PQT. It knocks a lot of people out, but if you start preparing now, prepare in all terrains, prepare in all weather, you're going to sign up for that date. You're not able to, unless you're not going to know exactly what kind of weather you're going to be running in. You're also coming to Seeger. You're coming to our house, so you're going to be nervous. You're going to be with peers. Things are going to make your time change, or whatever you're preparing for. You're counting your push-ups. Everything's going to change when you're there. So always aim for that high number. Those numbers are online. It's a 15 or more points to pass, and you cannot get a 0 in any of those batteries. So you have to at least get 1 point in either the push-up, the sit-up, or the run, and you have to have a total amount of 15 points at the end. Again, they're online. Please go on, and any other additional questions to that, you can reach out to the recruiting unit, and if it's something that will forward you over to Trooper Evers' group, we'll send you over that way.
I know someone said in the comments if you get paid during the academy, and you do get paid. If you should make it that far, the academy, it is a paid academy. All that information is also available on that njtrooper.com website. You can go under the recruiting unit or the selection process unit tabs and find all the academy information, anything that you're looking for that.
So this is a good one. I'm a senior in college, and I am not sure if I should apply with the bachelor's degree or the 60 college credits. I will say, if you have that 60 college credits and that 2 years work experience, that is the selection that you want to select. If you move on to select the 80 college credits, I believe you get pushed into a different pool, and they're going to wait, so you won't be looked at for that first class. If you do have those minimum qualifications of the 60 college credits and that 2 year work experience, just select that one. And if there's additional question or clarification you need, please reach out.
Yes, because your college degree has to be conferred. If you're applying now and saying that you have your bachelor's degree, you've had to have it by tomorrow. So your bachelor's degree has to be conferred by June 30th, 2022. And then if you're selecting the 80 college credits, then you will earn your bachelor's degree June 30th of 2023.
So any kind of medical situation, if you are cleared by your own doctor to participate, that's what we're looking for. Is that correct?
Yes.
So as long as you're cleared by your doctor to participate in the PQT, you're able to apply.
And you can also reach out to our medical unit if you have any specific medical questions.
Yeah. What if you're a police officer already? Do you have to attend the academy again? Yes, the New Jersey State Police, we are a separate entity. You will have to go through our entire process, from the application process to the PQT, the written background, the entire gamut, including going to our academy, which is, in general, it's 24 weeks, residential over here at Seeger, so it's a good time. Yeah. Be prepared.
Yes, we do require official transcripts. That's a good question. If you do not have your official transcripts to qualify as an applicant, you'll be disqualified. So if you owe money or have something hindering you from getting that official college transcripts, you have to get that squared away before you apply. I think that there is more clarification for the breaks in the PT session. So you start off, when you get there, we do like an initial briefing, and then you'll do your push-ups first. If you pass your push-ups, then you'll move on to your sit-ups. But it is a break between each battery that you're going to be tested on.
And online, again, go online. It will show you the correct way to take your breaks or to pause, and there will be clarification when you get there.
And please make sure, if you are coming to this PT test, it is in August, eat the day before, hydrate the day before. Make sure you hydrate prior to coming, because dehydration will affect your ability to pass this test.
So I make 60 college credits at the end of this summer semester, July 10th. Can I still apply? Unfortunately, not this time around, unless you have that military with the 30 college credits. But 60 college credits is the minimum, and they have to be conferred by tomorrow. I'm sorry, yes, by tomorrow's date.
Yes.
Do you go home on the weekends from the academy? So in general, yes, we do go home. It's a residential Monday through Friday. Because of COVID, they've had hybrid classes, which were going Monday through Sunday the entire time. That will be determined depending on the scope of the pandemic or whatever the case is.
Yes.
Let's see, what are the steps to reach top salary? So with being just a trooper not gaining rank, at this time we start off at $65,566.50, and you will reach trooper 1, I believe it's over 120, and that's without gaining any rank. And top salary is after 9.5 years?
Yes.
I believe so.
Yes.
Increments go up. You'll go to $70,000 the second year. While you're in the academy, you get paid $1,175. That's $1,175 biweekly.
I saw the veterans question. So if you are claiming veterans preference, you have to get your veterans preference declared and certified by the state of New Jersey. So you have to go online, Google how do I get my veterans preference, and send in your information to get your official letter from New Jersey to see if you qualify for that status. So we are specifically a New Jersey entity, so you have, if you live out of state, you still have to get the New Jersey veterans preference.
That's a good one. So the maximum application age is you cannot be 35 when you complete our academy. So if you will be, the academy starts March, or is looking to start March. So if you'll be 35 prior to that, you're not going to be able to apply, unfortunately.
And when you apply, if you're not sure if you're going to make the age maximum, it will actually basically kick you out of the system if you are too old.
So there are no issues if you have a master's degree. Kudos to our master's degree. The pay is still the same.
Yes.
That's good. Another veterans question. Is LASIK required for cadets? No, you can have your glasses. You'll just have to get through the OC spray. I volunteer with EMT. Would that make a difference? So yes. The EMT would just show your certificates.
Yes. And then, I mean, any, just like any job, volunteer work is always good. Any leadership skills that you can provide with us. That just, it shows in once you get down to your background phase, you're going to, say that you've done X, Y, and Z leadership skills, you've done X, Y, and Z volunteering. It just helps you look better throughout the process.
Again, what will the starting pay rate be? In the academy, it's $11.75. Once you graduate, your starting salary, again, is $65,566.50, and it goes up in increments.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we did talk about the work experience, but basically, it can be any job. If you need more clarification, you can always email the selection process unit or the recruiting unit specifically if you have specific job-related questions. But as long as you have a W-2 and you have pay stubs and you pay your taxes, that can qualify for your 2 years work experience. No take-home car.
Oh, is that a question?
Mm-hmm.
So again, there's a lot of great questions on here. Obviously, we're not going to be able to go through every single one. They're just popping up. They're great. I would definitely highly suggest attending a career night. Mm-hmm. Again, we have them regionally. We have North, Central, South. We also have them virtually. We're going to ramp them up. You call the recruiting unit. You're unable to make one, or if you're not able to make a virtual, give us a call. We'll see if we can have a one-on-one. Maybe you can come down to the museum down here at division headquarters, or again, specific virtual for you.
You want to just do the the steps again. I think somebody asked, so they may have missed. If you missed how our whole process works, it starts off with the initial application. If you advance from there, if you're a qualified applicant, you advance to the physical qualification test. If you pass your physical qualification test, you'll go forward to your written exam. If you pass your written exam, we'll then phase. If you are successful through the background phase, then you will go to the candidate review board. And then if you're successful through the candidate review board, you will advance to the medical phase. If you advance through the medical phase, you will attend our PEP sessions, and they will prepare you for the academy. Then you'll go to Academy Awareness Weekend, and then you will go to the academy.
So the PQT and the written is assigned for August. We're looking at the August dates. Please make yourself available for August. If there's any issues, that's when we will push you over to the selection process and see if there's anything. But that's when they're slotted. August is both PQT followed by the written.
And the only way you could, be waived from anything is if you are active duty military. We may be able to provide you a makeup date, but if that makeup date, if you can't make it in September, then most likely you would just have to wait for the next hiring process because you have to complete the physical qualification test to move on in our process.
So again, July 5th, August 2nd, we'll go www.njtrooper.com. That's, you can log on there. You can find my information, any of the other recruiters' information, our career nights. That's where you will actually go to apply starting July 5th. That is the website. If you have questions, miss it, do not find it, give us a call, and we will help you out. Any other questions? Polygraphs? No, we do not have polygraph. That's not part of the steps. We do have a extensive background investigation for you.
And then you will answer for anything in the candidate review board. All right. The background phase. All right, so if you do advance to the background phase, you will have to provide any places you've ever lived. You'll provide your entire family's, address, phone numbers, your friends. You will have to provide professional references. They cannot be troopers. It cannot be anybody listed in the background already. If you have somebody listed as a friend, you can't also list them as a reference. Your parents can't be your references. These are things that you may want to start thinking about if you think that you're going to be successful in our process. You'll have to make sure that you can get your official college transcripts, any awards that you've won, anything that you want to provide, anytime you've ever been in contact with police. These are things that if you've had police contact, you've received speeding tickets, you've been in accidents, these are things that you're going to want to obtain to get your, for your background process.
Social media is very big right now. We're going to look into social media, be cognizant of that. Social status, again, she mentioned the residence, criminal history, motor vehicle, who you associate yourself with, all that will be looked into.
Any job you've ever had. So since of the age 18, you will list all your jobs that you've been employed at and why you've left, and what happened in each job. You will provide all those answers.
So tattoo policy, again, there's a couple questions on here. Again, if you attend a career night, they will all be answered. I'll just quickly into the tattoo policy. You cannot have a tattoo that you will be able to visibly see while you're in uniform. You see us, what we're wearing right now. These are our uniforms. Summer, winter, we have the other blouse that we have, but they're all long sleeves. So you cannot have a visible tattoo on your hands. Obviously, this is the only thing visible. Neck, behind your ear, on your fingers. That's a big one. The tattoo for the ring. Those are all big. They have to be removed and healed by the time you start the academy if you are accepted. Even besides having anything that you cannot see, when you do go through our background process, you will be checked by our gangs. We will make sure that they are good to go, they're not derogatory in any way or offensive.
And if you do have tattoos, say you have a tattoo below the wrist, it needs to be removed and healed prior to our medical phase.
Or medical phase,
So you
okay.
can't go to the academy with any open wounds for risk of infection. So we need you cleared by our medical doctor. So those tattoos, if you have anything, ears, neck, all have to be removed and healed by our medical phase. So if you're thinking of that you're going to make it through this process and you have a tattoo somewhere that we could see, then start getting it removed.
So the college degree is not as important as the credits. One of the questions is about a degree. You don't have to have an actual degree, but you do have to have those credits. Age is 21. You must be 21 to apply. One of them, the questions I think I saw was about our hours of working. So when you do become a state trooper, we do work our 12-hour shifts depending on what station you are located at. It's either 6A to 6P or 7A to 7P. They do flip every 2 weeks, so you'll be working days and nights while you're on the road. It's a pitman schedule, so just in general, it's 2 days on, 2 days off, 3 days on, every other weekend basically you have off.
We do get 12 holidays a year for the road schedule, so that is a good, and you can use them anytime if you're on the road. So those are some good perks to have.
Cutoff age again. So the cutoff age is you cannot be 35 and graduate our academy.
So prior, and that if anybody ever has a question about why we age limit, it's because of our pension system.
Automatic disqualifiers, we do have automatic disqualifiers. If you go onto our website, they're all listed there. Please read them extensively, and if you have a question about that, any of them, give us a call. Sometimes some of them get confusing to some, and they automatically take themselves out of our process when it didn't really, it really didn't apply to them, so unfortunately. So make sure you do understand what those minimum qualifications are and what our disqualifiers are, and give us a call.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everything is on our website for the auto DQ questions. Yeah. And just make sure that any juvenile police encounters, you will want to list them on your background. They are still police encounters, and you will have to disclose them. We understand that life happens, and not everyone's perfect. So you will just explain what happened, and you'll move on from there.
Let's go in. Preferred work location, once you graduate, obviously we're within the entire state of New Jersey. So if you live way up north, we're not going to have you go way down south, but you will be, depending on what our operational needs are, where your station would be. But it will be hopefully more local to where you're living. So we have A, B, C, and then we also have the Turnpike Parkway, which you can put in later on down the road.
Yeah. Yeah, so our Troop A is pretty much below, like, Morristown area. You can look at our map and see how they divide the troops. So if you're South Jersey, you're going to be Troop A. If you're North Jersey, Troop B. Central will be Troop C, and then it'll go from there.
Do we have detective bureaus? Yes.
Yes. You will have to work your way there. Work hard.
Any other questions? I think do you see any other questions? I think we're going to wrap it up. Again, we thank you for your time. Thank you for all the wonderful questions. We're very excited for this hiring process. Again, July 5th through August 2nd, www.njtrooper.com. Reach out. We are always here to help. Again, go to check out our events and where we'll be, and you can just have all your questions answered. PQT comes right after. So August 2nd, we're looking to close our application process, and within 2 weeks, you should be getting ready to take that PQT. PQTs are down at Seagirt, and Google Seagirt's down by the shore.
As soon as you complete your initial application, it will provide a link for you to sign up for the physical qualification test. So make sure you keep your receipt that you signed up for a specific date and time, be early, wear the proper clothing, and come prepared.
And I will say, check your spam, check that junk
Yes.
email. The fact that you didn't get an email back and it passed is not a valuable excuse.
Yes.
Check those emails. If you did get the receipt, like Trooper Ever said, and you don't have the link or you don't have the date, please give us a call.
Yes. All right. Good luck.
Good luck, everybody.